Hi guys, it's Heather with the Manifesta Kit. So today we're going to start off with something new I'm trying, and this is for Aquarius, the month of November. We're going to be doing the reading in piles. Pile 1 was the triangle, pile 2 was the circle, and pile 3 was the square. So what I want you to do is go ahead and pick the pile that your eye naturally draws to first, that your eye just instantly looked at when you first saw the thumbnail. Once you've picked your pile, go ahead and go into the comment section or I'm going to try either the description or the comment section, whichever one it lets me. If I can do both, great. I'm going to put the timestamps on each pile, so that way that will help you get to your pile faster. Okay, so first we're going to start with pile 1, the triangle. What is the situation, Spirit? Banquet for the soul. What's the challenge? Pattern breaker. The action or advice. Healing through challenge. And the likely outcome, Spirit. Well, we have a few. We have the likely outcome, endings for beginnings, we have third eye awakening, and finally, hearing guidance. Ooh, Aquarius. Oh, yes. Whew, that feels good. So you're just, Aquarius, all you're doing is breaking a pattern, and you're having to, in order to break this pattern, you're having to heal through a difficult circumstance. You're having to end a pattern, some type of repetitive situation. It could be a thought, it could be a physical habit, anything. It could be people that you need to cut out. You know, we're breaking some kind of toxic, repetitive situation to start a new, healthier one. And by doing this, we're going to be opening our third eye, our intuition, and hearing guidance from Spirit, from God more. So let's get into it, Spirit. Or let's get into it, Spirit, but also pile 1. Ooh, Aquarius, pile 1. I want to be you. What's the situation for Aquarius, pile 1, the triangle? Pile 1, pile 1. Okay. The situation, moving fast through anxiety towards happiness. Beautiful. And you know what I love, pile 1? I love that these colors, the green, yellow, and red, really match your card, the banquet for the soul. I feel like this is your banquet. Like this, these are your veggies, your vegetables. You need to move fast through the anxiety towards happiness, whatever anxiety you're feeling right now. What's the challenge, Spirit? What is the challenge? Let's do this. There you go. Yeah, you can see that. Good. What's the challenge? Why is Aquarius pile 1 having trouble with this? Feeling overburdened, stressed, overworked, just too much on your plate. And you're having a hard time allowing people to help you break the pattern. You feel like you have to put everything on yourself, and you kind of allow yourself to take on everyone's responsibilities. And you just feel like, because you're the caretaker, Aquarius is the one who is like, okay, this is the situation, well, this is what we got to do. And so even if it's not your problem, like, you still put your foot forward and try to help the situation. And this is just a pattern that you have because you're so helpful, Aquarius. And it's a pattern that you have to break a little bit because people maybe overuse that and it's overburdening you. You're taking on too many responsibilities that are not yours. The Knight of Cups, you're having to move forward emotionally with faith. And it looks like you've been feeling really sad. And it's blocking your creativity here. We have the Seven of Pentacles right next to Abundance. So the challenge is you're not feeling abundant. You're not feeling like you have what you need. You're just kind of waiting here, waiting to harvest what you've sowed, what you have seeded, the plants these are like seeds. Like you plant a lot of seeds. You're just kind of waiting. Your hair has grown a long time. You've waited a while. And you're just like, I'm overworked. I'm overburdened. I have an abundant amount of responsibilities. And it's making you feel tired and sad. And you're having to have faith that tomorrow's going to be a better day. And it's blocking your creativity because you don't have room. Let's move on. What's the action or advice, Spirit? We have healing through challenge. And we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. And we also have the Six of Wands, which is victory. So we really need to, it's kind of saying the same thing, heal through the challenge. Whenever you have a loss, count it as a win because you learned something, because you healed something. We have mystery, go towards the unknown. And we also have pain, truth, and protection. So Aquarius, you're really having to trust that this pain you're going through is for a higher purpose, for a victory. It's going to help you win in future conflicts. This is going to be able to help you in future conflicts, and you're having to trust that pain, and that it's going to lead you towards a victory in the future. And the conflicts that you've been through have caused you to have protection and walls up, maybe walls up you don't even know. And you're having to really heal a part of yourself that you're not sure what you're healing, but you're healing. And you're like, well, you kind of need to get some clarity on what to protect and what to kind of let free. You're just, every time a conflict comes up, we have to remind ourselves, okay, in this situation, I have to have a higher perspective on it. And we have to take a deep breath and tell ourselves, I'm not going to think of this in a negative way. I'm going to think of this as in a positive way. I'm going to put on some music and I'm going to do a dance. And that's kind of how you have to treat every unfortunate circumstance in order to break a pattern. You have to stop yourself, be like, no, we're not going to be in this pattern anymore. We're going to break it right here and then celebrate that immediately with the dance party. That's kind of what I've been trying to do with my situation. So, something like that, kind of immediately correct yourself and reward yourself and really start breaking that pattern that is holding you back. So what's the likely outcome here, Spirit? What is the likely outcome? The Two of Wands. This is about making good decisions for yourself. So you just kind of have to decide to stop that pattern. Like, it's all in your hands. You have to trust that the pain you've gone through is for a higher purpose. And you just have to be able to choose to make better patterns. 10 of Swords, just to remind yourself the worst is over. Don't keep playing the past pain in your head. Don't keep playing it around like a record player, like it's going around and around. We need to put those past to rest and make better choices for ourselves and be like, okay, yeah, like I did that happened in the past and it was upsetting. Yes, of course. I'm allowed to grieve over that, of course. But I also need to make better choices for myself now and move forward. And we're kind of blocking that, it seems, by taking on too many responsibilities over here, feeling overburdened, overworked, overstressed, allowing ourselves to feel the pain and not the gain. And to also not, we have to make better decisions. Like if you feel like, you can't, you're like, man, I'm really tired. I can't take on this new responsibility someone's trying to put on me. Tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a lot right now. You're going to have to take this one, or ask someone else. Right now, what I have is what I have, Make, you're in control of what you do, what energy you give out. So, likely outcome, the Hierophant. This is about learning. You're learning to hear guidance from spirit. You're learning, I think you're kind of unlocking your intuition here, honestly. That is what I feel. You're learning through this challenge. You're going to unlock your intuition and learn how to make better choices for yourself. You're going to learn how to completely control situations that used to stress you out. You're going to learn how to kind of guide through life here soon. It's going to be okay. I really feel like you're in the right direction to steer your horse. What card would you give pile 1? Thank you. Okay, we have identify areas of the body that feel tense or tight. Close your eyes and take 2 to 3 nice deep breaths. Let the breath calm and relax you. Now make an intention to scan your body. Start with your head and work your way down to your feet. Notice any sensations of tension or tightness as you scan your body. If any areas feel tense or tight, breathe into those areas and imagine them loosening and subsiding. Finish up by picturing a beautiful white light filling you up from above. Let the light soothe any additional areas that feel tense or tight. Okay, pile 1, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Bye. Hi, Aquarius pile 2. If you chose the circle, this is most definitely your reading. We're going to do a quick overview with my Angelic Tarot cards. And then we're going to do a little bit of in-depth tarot cards on top of them. What's the situation? Here we go. The situation. Twin flames and soulmates. What's the challenge? Well, and get card. Okay. Protection for the vulnerable heart, unique well-being, and blessed with gratitude. What's the action or advice, Spirit? the action or advice, animals, soul guardians, and higher purpose. So this is going to be about sacrificing something for a higher purpose. Man, Aquarius is just all about the higher purposes today. What's the likely outcome here, Spirit? Pile 1 was doing the same thing. Pile 2. Oh. We have pattern breaker and space clearing. Okay, pile 2. So this pile 2 for Aquarius is a little bit ahead of pile 1. Not that the, not that one's ahead or one's not, behind, but, everyone's exactly where they need to be. But if you put it on a timeline, then they're the same challenge. This one would be a little bit more ahead, but right on time. Both are right on time, if that makes sense. So because they had the challenge was breaking a pattern, likely outcome is you're already breaking the pattern. That's just the only difference. You're slightly like twins. Like this would be one twin, that would be another twin. They're just slightly like 2 minutes apart. Okay, so what's the situation here, Spirit, for pile 2, twin flames, and soulmates? What is the situation? Confidence. Could you clarify, Spirit, with the situation with twin flames and confidence? Okay. We have the Queen of Wands, which is once again about confidence, fiery energy. So extra confident here. We have justice, balancing, scales, also legal situations. And we have the Four of Cups, boredom, stagnation. So either in the situation is you're waiting on your twin flame. You're confident they're coming in and things are going to balance out. You're just kind of waiting. A little bit impatiently, like, okay, like I'm waiting, where's it at? What's the challenge here, Spirit? What's the challenge? Success. You're maybe not sure that it's gonna happen. What's the challenge here, Spirit? Having strength. You're a little bit cautious about it, about this illumination, this change, it kind of feels like you've been watching tarot and you've been promised something and you're like not really sure if it's going to come in. You're having a hard time feeling the gratitude of the situation. You have your walls up and this is kind of like, feels like a unique situation. So it feels like you're kind of waiting on this soulmate that you maybe tarot readers have been promising you and you're just like wary about it, having to be strong about it, and you're having a hard time seeing the success of this illumination. Let's see. What's the action or advice, Spirit? We have the King of Wands, right? Before this reading, I smelled barbecue outside, so I was like, man, this Aquarius video I'm about to do is about to have a fiery energy, and it's definitely this pile. We have the Seven of Swords, which is about feeling betrayed, but getting more so on the action or advice. It's about doing things a little bit creative. This is someone who, instead of going to war with the other side, in the middle of the night, they went over and snuck and stole all of their weapons. So that way they couldn't go in the war the next day. So they had to get creative to have a victory through deceit. And so the advice here is to trust in the higher purpose and trust that, yes, this may not happen the way you expected it to happen, but it's definitely going to come through. We just kind of have to master our fire energy, the anxiousness, and hold on a little bit more and remain confident this is going to come through. Could you clarify the King of Wands, Spirit? Yes. It's pretty much what I said. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is about a new beginning. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about giving and receiving. One, this person is being given a gift, but they're kind of looking the other way. Kind of like maybe expecting something better or something else. Maybe they didn't expect it to happen this way. We have the Nine of Wands, which is about maintaining boundaries. So definitely the advice is to maintain your boundaries. Yes, be cautious, but you be careful not to be too cautious, and make sure that we aren't over prepared or over stressing ourselves, overwhelming ourselves, because the man has too many paddles in his boat. Like, he only needs two. He's kind of trying to be over prepared for this when he just needs to kind of just pick two and let the water naturally guide them. And we have the Lovers card, which is about decisions. It could also be about relationships, since this did mention twin flames, but it's mainly about decisions. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about personal independence. So it really looks like the advice here is to become personally independent first before this new opportunity can be given. Master that. Master the energy of personal independence and not having too much of a guard up, kind of going with the flow, and make decisions that are more going with the flow and not having too many boundaries up. It feels a little bit too tight. What's the likely outcome here, Spirit? We have breaking the pattern and space clearing. So it looks like you're going to it's like knotted up right now, but it's going to untwist. What's the likely outcome here, Spirit? What's the likely outcome? Yep. Cautiously, you're going to clear your conscience. So whatever you're anxious about, you're worried about, you're being cautious about, you're definitely going to get rid of that anxiety and trust a little bit more. You're going to, whatever pattern that's kind of being a little bit toxic in your mental space is going to be cleared out. So, yeah. And it's for the higher purpose. It looks so good. Like, it looks so clear over here. Like, everything's like blah. Everything's like clear. So it's really good. I'm glad. Let's get a stress relief card for pile 2 for Aquarius. Identify areas of the body that feel tense or tight. Close your eyes and take 2 to 3 nice deep breaths. This is crazy. This is exactly, I think this might be the same card that the pile 1 got. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. Now make an intention to scan your body. Start with your head and work your way down to your feet. Notice any sensations of tension or tightness as you scan your body. If you feel any areas tense or tight, breathe into those areas and imagine them loosening and subsiding. Finish up by picturing a beautiful white light filling you up from above. Let the light soothe any additional areas that feel tense or tight. Okay, Aquarius pile 2, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. Hi pile 3, this is the Aquarius November reading, and this is for pile 3 if you pick the square. Okay, let's get into the reading. We're going to do a quick overview. What's the situation, Spirit? Situation. Embrace your divine right to heal. So we're healing. Everyone's healing. Aquarius is healing. What's the challenge with healing for pile 3 though? I love that we're getting a little bit more specific and separating these in piles, because it feels like we're helping everyone with a wider range of specifics. What's the challenge here, Spirit, for pile 3 for the square? The challenge is within the higher purpose. Okay. What's the action or advice, Spirit? Action or advice. Well, unique well-being. Rest of my cards. What's the likely outcome here, Spirit? Likely outcome. We have special healing for the open-hearted. Ooh. So we're going to be taking some risks here in this reading, it looks like. And healing. The treasure of the soul. Healing something very special that's going to heal a big part of your soul and heart. Okay, let's see. What is the situation, Spirit? What's the situation here with my pile 3? For embrace your divine right to heal. What do we got for pile 3 for the current situation? For my new watchers, new viewers, I do combine 2 cards I combine tarot with some oracle cards here to do my readings with. It's just something Spirit told me to start doing, and so I tried it and loved it. Alright, so the situation, we have the Knight of Swords, striving, moving forward with logical thinking and nurturing ourselves. Having a key, embracing our divine right to heal. Good. So the situation is kind of owning the fact that we need to heal and move forward with logical thinking and protect ourselves and kind of own our power. But what's the challenge here? What's the challenge here, Spirit? What's the challenge for my pile 3? What's the challenge with moving forward and nurturing ourselves here? What does it have to do with our higher purpose? What's the challenge? Okay. I want to do something a little different. I did not do this for pile 1 or 2, but pile 3, I feel like using my Disney's Villain Tarot deck for the challenge part. We have, oh, are they upside down? Yes. Okay, we have the Queen of Coins. We have the, ooh, 8 of Coins. And the Page of Swords. Interesting. So we want to move forward and nurture ourselves the right way and heal and take care of ourselves, but we just don't know how. And we feel like we might need help from people. The challenge is accepting help from others. Maybe the challenge is opening up and listening to advice. The challenge is knowing how to maybe open up and communicate. Maybe we isolate ourselves and kind of protect ourselves. We have the Queen of Coins, and she is protecting herself with this alligator here. Kind of has a wall up to be like a shield. Okay. And the challenge, I say asking for help, because here we have the hyenas from the Lion King, and we all know they're Scar's helpers, and this is where he asks the hyenas to help him. But the challenge here with community being on higher purpose, your higher purpose is to kind of be involved in a community, and maybe you don't know how to move forward towards your higher purpose in a nurturing way. Okay. What do we have here for the action or advice, Spirit? Okay, we have a bit. All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles, personal independence. Pile 2 also got this. If you were drawn to 2 piles, then pile 2, this is definitely a confirmation. Nine of Pentacles, personal independence. We have passion. We have sweetness. We have rejection. Comfort. Ooh, beautiful. Look at these colors. Red and orange with on top of some soft pink. And then we have rest right there. Okay. So what I see here is Spirit saying, when you feel rejected by others, by a community, that's our challenge. You feel rejected by people a lot. But the thing is, your higher purpose involves people. So how do you move forward? That's the question. That's the challenge. Well, the thing is, when you feel rejected, just comfort yourself and remind yourself you don't need anyone else. Other people are just the spices to the salt to your fries. You will be you can be completely satisfied on fries without salt. You know, people just kind of add salt. They add a little bit of sourness sometimes. Sometimes can kind of taste sweet on a certain day, but let's see. So definitely would remind yourself to be sweet to yourself. You know, when other people make you feel rejected, remind yourself, you know what, I'm a great person, and just because someone doesn't view me like that doesn't mean that's my truth. And don't let it overwhelm yourself, because you have a higher purpose connecting with people, and Spirit is really making sure pile 3 that you learn that you don't need everyone to like you, that it's okay if some people don't understand. You know, people that don't like something, they just don't understand it. And so if you understand something, you kind of don't have like a hate or love relationship towards it. You just kind of understand all perspectives, right? So don't take rejection harshly, as harsh as you've been taking it. Remind yourself that you're an amazing, sweet person, you're passionate, and you take good care of yourself. You are a comforting being, and you don't deserve rejection. But when that happens, remind yourself that rejection is protection, and that person just isn't meant to be in your energy, and that's okay. What is the likely outcome here, Spirit? Okay. I saw it pop out. Okay, we got likely outcome, rest and recovery and reflection. You're going to be able to reflect on the times that you haven't connected with people and realize it was just preparing you for the moment now. You're going to be able to have rest and recovery from these challenges you have with people. You're not going to have that much longer. You're going to kind of learn your crew, and you're going to be able to meet the people that are meant to be in your life, and it's going to heal you, because you're going to reflect back and be like, wow, like those people in the past, like they weren't meant to be in my life, and that's okay. And that's the treasure that you're getting in your soul, like a comfort feeling of feeling like, you know what, it's okay that not everyone's for me, and I'm not for everyone. It's just okay. Everything that flows is meant to flow. And you're going to be able to rest the challenges you're feeling now, rest it and recover from it in a healthy, balanced way. So let's get you a stress relief card, pile 3. What card would you give pile 3 Aquarius for November, Spirit? Okay. Oh, whoa. We have make your bed mindfully. Do you make your bed every morning? It may seem like a waste of time on a rushed morning, but there are many great reasons to adopt this simple habit. Making your bed is considered a keystone habit. Making your bed in the morning is correlated to more productivity, a sense of well-being, and even better budgeting skills. It sets a tone for accomplishment throughout your day when you complete this one task the moment you get out of bed. So it's just about starting every day with the right mindset, basically. Feeling organized and ready to go. Feeling accomplished as soon as you wake up and confident. Meeting yourself for the first time. Stand in front of a mirror and bring a big smile to your face. Ask yourself how you would perceive yourself and if you met yourself in the street. Notice your positive qualities. Do you come across as kind and compassionate or something else? Change anything you don't like and ask yourself what you can do to feel better about yourself if anything negative comes up. Next, we have turning into positive energy. Relax your mind and body and bring a smile to your face. So you're not feeling too confident. You're not smiling. Feel the energy of gratitude flowing through you when you breathe in and slowly exhale. Notice how much different you feel with a big smile. So Spirit really wants to raise your vibrations and say, don't let these people tear you down in November, Aquarius, pile 3. You are amazing and you're going to strive forward and you're going to do everything just flawlessly, and you're going to overcome these challenges that you're going to have in November. To not worry so much about other people, because it's going to be okay. And these people in the big scale of things won't matter. Okay, pile 3, thank you.